If your laptop gets rained on while powered on, this is what will happen to it. This customer's laptop was left by an open window while it was raining, and multiple components exploded and corroded.
Holy shit, guys, this is live, active water damage.
We have an emergency situation with this laptop. It was left by the window while the window was open, and it was pouring rain. So this thing is soaked. I just disconnected the battery. The customer did everything right. They brought it here right away and kept it powered off. But even still, you can see in a matter of hours, it's already got corrosion beginning. This is what kills your laptop. So I've opened it up and disconnected the battery. I'm gonna dry it ASAP, clear out all this water and clean off the corrosion. If we're lucky, this laptop isn't destroyed from a little bit of rain.
Hopefully.
Goes to show in the matter of an hour or so, just how toxic this water is for electronics. It's already severely corroded.
You can imagine how bad the water damage can get if you leave the device for months or weeks.
Oh my god, look at this underneath the SSD. This is a brand new laptop. It was only wet for maybe an hour or two.
Wow.
That really fucking sucks for him. He just bought this.
Yeah.
And it's soaked. It's not even like a little bit of water. This sucks.
This is one that someone actually bought from us recently, so
2 weeks ago.
We very much sympathize with them because we know they just got the device.
Every piece that I turn is just revealing more water pooled. We got to get this thing dry ASAP. There's been an unfortunate turn of events. I went to unplug what I believe is the top assembly, the display, and it must have shorted out.
Wow.
This must have happened while the laptop was powered on, and unfortunately, we appear to have had a short. Hopefully it only damaged the LCD and not fried the rest of the laptop, but anyways, we'll proceed with drying this thing out and hopefully save the rest so we only need a new top display. Very unfortunate. This is underneath the motherboard. Look at that. Yikes. This is not good. I'm pretty sure those caps will have to be replaced if this thing is even repairable. So it's the next day, and unfortunately, this thing is cooked. We let the customer know that it's pretty much beyond repair. It just kept getting worse and worse as I kept disassembling this laptop. Several capacitors were blown up, corroded, there was clearly a high amount of power running through this, while a lot of water was present in the device. So unfortunately, this was either turned on after getting wet, or it was already on when it got rained on, so it's pretty much cooked. Only Louis Rossmann can fix this now. So what can we learn from this though? It's too late for this laptop. How do you prevent this from happening, and what do you do if your laptop gets wet in the future? Well, obviously, first step is to just not get it wet in the first place, but we're not perfect and it happens. So when you get a laptop wet or any other device, what do? You immediately shut it down if it's not already turned off, and at all costs, you do not attempt to turn the device back on. If you can, or if you're comfortable doing so, open up the laptop and disconnect the battery itself so there's zero power running through the system, and then you got to get the thing dry ASAP. Some people will let it dry for a day and then test it the following day, or they will try turning it on to see how bad the damage is, but it's the worst thing you can do even if it's dry. Putting your device in rice, for example, if it's a phone, will not save it, because it's not just the moisture, but the corrosion that occurs afterwards that will kill the device. Your device can be fully dry from moisture, and it still does what you saw in this laptop, explode components, because there's still shorts being created by whatever residue and corrosion, like you saw in the video, that's left over on the board, and that will only continue to get worse until it's been properly disassembled, fully dried inside and out, and cleaned with alcohol and a brush, or even better, an ultrasonic cleaner if it's really bad. Unfortunately, sometimes it can't be helped, accidents happen, but if ever you have a liquid damaged device, remember turn it off right away, dry it off ASAP, and then fully disassemble and clean it ASAP with the battery disconnected, and do not run power through it until you have done all 3 steps. That's all. I feel so bad for this laptop, what has happened to it. But anyways, hopefully you have learned something from this and enjoyed a little sneak preview into what happens inside your laptop when it gets rained on.